Rosario. The birthplace of Magic Rosario was a working-class city. Factories, old brick buildings, narrow streets filled with dust and noise for most kids. Dreams were small, but Messi was different. He was quiet, observant, shy, a boy who spoke little and felt deeply. But when he touched a football, something awakened. He didn't run, he glided. He didn't kick, he painted. He didn't play, he created. His grandmother, Celia, saw something the world could not. She watched the small boy chase a ball with unusual calmness, unusual control. And she said to everyone, "This boy will become someone." She took him to matches, held his hand tightly, pushed him forward when no one else believed. She told coaches to give him a chance. And every time Messi scored, he pointed to the sky, towards the woman who first saw the king inside the child. A struggle too big for a child at age 10, when most kids were busy dreaming. Messi was fighting something invisible. He wasn't growing. Other kids were taller, stronger, faster. His legs were thin, his bones small, his body fragile. Doctors ran tests. Then came the truth. Growth hormone deficiency. 3 words that shattered everything. It meant daily injections, painful treatments, and an uncertain future. It meant his family, hard-working, simple people, needed thousands of dollars every month. Money they simply did not have. Messi watched his mother cry. He saw his father bury his face in his hands. He felt guilt, as if his dream was a burden too heavy for his family. But even then, even in that darkness, he never stopped playing. He played with pain. He played with fear. He played while the world doubted he'd ever grow enough to become an athlete. But inside his tiny chest there was a lion. The rejection that almost ended everything. Local clubs loved Messi. Coaches praised him. Teammates adored him. But when the question came, will you pay for his treatment? Their answer was always the same. We are sorry, we can't. River Plate admired his talent, but refused to pay. Newell's Old Boys believed in him, but not enough to help. One rejection after another. One closed door after another. One broken hope after another. His father, Jorge Messi, refused to give up. He sent tapes, videos, letters, begging clubs in Argentina to give his son a chance. None did. But destiny always finds its chosen ones. Barcelona. The napkin that changed history. A Barcelona scout watched Messi for just a few minutes. He saw the boy dribble past defenders twice his size. He saw the elegance, the balance, the impossible control. And he said, "We need him, now." Messi traveled to Spain for trials. Shy, nervous, silent, but when the ball touched his foot, coaches froze. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. A child moving like a ghost. A dribble that made defenders vanish. A left foot with the intelligence of 100 players. Barcelona decided instantly, but the club's board hesitated. He was too small, too fragile, too risky. So the scout took a napkin, the only paper he had, and wrote Messi's first contract by hand, signed in a cuff, on a napkin that changed football forever. Alone in a new world, Messi moved to Spain at 13. Alone, away from friends, away from family, away from every smell, every sound, every memory of home. He barely spoke, he barely smiled, he barely ate. At La Masia, other kids laughed, shouted, fought, joked, but Messi stayed quiet, sitting alone with his ball. He missed his grandmother. He missed his mother's cooking. He missed the streets of Rosario. But every evening, he practiced. While others slept, he trained. While others rested, he sharpened his magic. Each day, his body grew stronger. Each month, his technique grew sharper. Each year, his destiny grew closer. The boy who became a miracle at 17, Messi made his debut for Barcelona. People in the stadium felt it, a strange electricity. Ronaldinho felt it too. He saw something special, a spark he once carried himself. So he protected Messi. He guided him. He smiled at him like a big brother. And then one day, Ronaldinho did something unforgettable. He passed Messi the ball, Messi scored, and Ronaldinho lifted him in celebration, as if presenting the future to the world. Soon, Ronaldinho passed him something else, the legendary number 10. That was not just a shirt, it was a throne. Chapter 7, Unstoppable. This is where the world witnessed a miracle. Messi danced past defenders as if gravity did not exist. He scored goals no one could understand. He moved like a shadow, slipping through impossible spaces. Every match felt like art. Every dribble felt like poetry. Every run felt like destiny. He broke the record for most goals in a calendar year. 91 goals. A number so big, so impossible that even video games refused to believe it. 1 Ballon d'Or. Then 2. Then 3. Then 4 in a row. The world had never seen anything like Lionel Messi. Argentina. the wound that wouldn't heal, but greatness always carries pain. For Barcelona, he was a god. For Argentina, he was a question. Why wasn't the country winning? Where were the trophies? Why didn't Messi play like Maradona? The pressure was immense, cruel, unfair. 3 finals, 3 heartbreaks. World Cup 2014, Copa America 2015, Copa America 2016. He gave everything, and still it wasn't enough. Argentina fans cried. Messi cried harder. Then came the moment that shook the world. The national team is over for me. I'm done. Messi retired. Argentina fell silent. The return of a warrior, but destiny called him back. His teammates begged. His country begged. Millions begged. Messi returned. Not as a star, but as a soldier. He fought through criticism. He fought through pressure. He fought through doubt. And in 2021 in Brazil's home, Argentina lifted the Copa America. Messi cried like a child. His teammates lifted him on their shoulders. An entire nation finally embraced him. But the universe had one more gift. The World Cup of Destiny, Qatar 2022. The final chance. The last dance. Messi did not play like a man. He played like an angel. Passes with purpose. Dribbles with meaning. Goals with destiny. Then came the final. The greatest final in football history. Messi scored. MVP struck back. A war unfolded under the lights. Extra time. Penalties. The world trembling. Then the moment. Messi lifted the World Cup. The one trophy that escaped him his entire life. He held it like a newborn child. He kissed it like a long-lost friend. He smiled like the boy from Rosario whose dream finally came true. The legend lives on today. Messi plays with joy in Miami. Has not chasing titles. Has enjoying life, inspiring millions. Kids copy his dribbles. Parents tell his story. Coaches teach his humility. Messi's legacy is not trophies, not records, not goals. It's heart. It's magic. It's proof that even the smallest among us can move the world. Ending, what Messi teaches us. Lionel Messi teaches us that greatness is not loud. Greatness is not tall. Greatness is not born perfect. Greatness is quiet. It grows slowly. It survives pain. It defeats doubt. It rises again and again and again. Messi showed us that you don't need to be big to have a big destiny. You just need belief, heart, and the courage to never stop dreaming. Messi didn't become a legend because he was the strongest, but because he was the bravest.